Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm here. Hi, everybody. It's Christy. Welcome on in. I'm getting myself situated. I just finished up dinner. So, you guys, I'm going to try 7:30, like from here on out, I think, because 7 o'clock is just always when dinner's like done and I never get to eat or I'm late. So, either way, we're going to do some pocket letters tonight. I'm super excited about this one, you guys. So everybody that's coming on in, make sure you share me out because, and I'm going to say the word because people say share all the time and I don't know. So share me out. Tonight is going to be super fun. We are learning how to make pocket letters. If you've never done pocket letters before, I am brand new at it too. I've only made 2. I don't even have a picture of the first one that I made. But I actually am opening up one because I swapped with my friend Christy that is on here sometimes. And, well, she's on here actually very often. Hi, Tanya. You've been waiting for me? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you guys, I choked down my food. I was running a few minutes late. Good evening, Becky from Kentucky. I think you'll like this one too. So I'm gonna, as I wait for people to come on, I'm gonna randomly choose a few people to get the items that we're making tonight for like a little giveaway. So I'm just gonna scroll on in and see who's, but you have to be present to win. So let's see if everybody can stay on. Hello, my sweet Lucy. Hello, Estella and Gwen's here. Becky, hi, Mom. Okay, yay, I got you guys all here. So I was trying to see if Christy was going to come in, but I don't know if she's going to. I did send out a telegram to let you guys know I was going live. So tonight is pocket letter night. So you guys, this was supposed to be part of my journal time Tuesday. And of course I postponed that because of my sale on Wednesday. So I was going to do it Friday. And then we had the family stuff that was going on so that I had to postpone it again. So we're finally here and we're doing it. Hi, Stella. Okay, so in case you don't know what pocket letters are, I'm going to tell you. So pocket letters are just a simple, well, I wouldn't say simple. They are simple. They're as simple or as complicated as you make them. But it is a fun, decorative way to share Happy Mail, basically. Hi, Linda. I know you've done these before. You had to have done these before. I think you gave me one before. So this is like a little example. So here's the thing with this, you guys. We're learning things new, but it's not really that new because do you see what size these are? Hi, Missy and Mariah. I've never heard of pocket letters. You never have, Becky? So I'll tell you a little bit about it. So, pocket letters are basically, it's an ATC card. If you know how to make an ATC card, you're already halfway into knowing what we're doing, okay? Because it's basically the same. It's just basically like the delivery of it, okay? Instead of just one in like a little card. You did a Halloween themed one. Yes, isn't it? Okay. So this is just a small sample of one that I did. I have to say, I did do my first one and I mailed it out to Miss Christy if she comes in here, Christy Wigington. We did a swap and I actually have hers and I'm going to open it. Thank you, my love. Mwah. You're welcome, my love. I've got delivery service. It's like having an Uber for your craft room. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to go over we're going to go over where it came from, and I'm going to give you some ideas on what to put in the pockets because you don't just mail out the cards. We have a fun way of sharing our goodies out because we all know we have too many supplies or we have an abundance of supplies and we like to share them. So I'm going to go ahead and start on that. So first things first, I have the Happy Mail, so I am going to open up. She can watch the replay if she's not here. I received this last week from Christy. I've never heard of those either. Excited to see how to make them. Yes, I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible. And there's Joanne. Joanne, I have your card. I'm going to open that one next because I'm so behind. I have like 3 other things I need to open. Okay, I'm going to try to do this sort of careful because I don't know what's in here. So, Joanne, we're learning pocket letters tonight. This is kind of a sample of what we're making tonight. So, I did my first swap with Christy, and I mailed her, she just got a Barbie journal for her birthday, and I mailed her a Barbie theme one. It was so cute, and I forgot to take a picture. So, Christy, if you're watching this, can you send me a picture? Oh, look at that. She actually, so where I learned this from, I have seen people do them online. Linda, I'm pretty sure I saw your Halloween one that you did. And Mimi's Junk from TikTok is the one who kind of like showed everybody, or the first person that I saw do it. And then Christy popped on and she was like, do you want to do a swap with me? And I said, yeah, I've been seeing them. So then we did it. There's my sweet Sue, sweet Sue. I am so happy, rejoicing that your husband is coming home, or is home. I don't know if he's discharged yet, but I am so glad. And if you need to hop off, I definitely understand, my friend. I found a pack of vintage Minnie Pooh playing cards. Becky, see? I'm putting all my good vibes out there for you guys, so you guys can find the good stuff. Okay, so, I don't know. I'm going to peek and see. Ooh, this looks cute. Oh my gosh. Christy, you are my love language. Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect example. So, hi, Robbie. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, Christy, you are so sweet. Okay. So this is what she sent me. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? So I wanted to kind of show you. Yes, I do have yours too, Linda. I was going to wait till Thursday because I didn't know you were going to pop on, but I can open them if you want. Oh, they're full of ephemera. Well, I'll open them. Maybe we'll use some tonight. So I have to say I probably didn't do as good as Christy did with my swap because it was my first one. But that's why we're learning tonight. So she sent me, obviously, Funshine. So this is another way of doing a pocket letter. You can take just a sheet and split it into 9 pieces or 4 pieces or whatever. And then at the back, you are going to share your items. And this is where your little, like, letter comes from. So she did write me a letter. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. And I'm going to just peek at it. I hope you enjoy this pocket. I enjoy making them. I hope you have a fabulous spring, Christy. She spells her name the same way as me. So look at that. That's so cute. I'm going to put that. Now, one thing I have noticed, I was checking out YouTube just to kind of see how people do theirs. And I have noticed that people are keeping all of their stuff together and they're not using the items inside, but I'm definitely going to use mine in my junk journal because it's basically a swap. And then you put this in a 3-ring binder book. Oh, she did fabulous. Okay, so let's see what she sent. It looks like there's a little paper clip holding these in here. Oh my gosh, these are Peter Rabbit stamps. How cute. And then she put a K. I actually, you know what's so funny, you guys? When I gave her her thing, I put a little K button with a letter K on hers because we have the same name. There is a little napkin in here. I'm not going to take it out because it's kind of snug in there. I don't want to rip it. And this is another cute way. She sent a little card with washi tape. And then it looks like that's a cute playing card underneath. So that's a perfect way to wrap that around and send that. So I'm going to keep going here. She sent some little flower pieces. Those are like foam. And some lace. It looks like that's the same lace on this side. And then she sent some lemon ephemera. Let's see if I can pull this out. I'll pull one piece out because it's like cool ephemera like that. I love that. You love this? I know, it's such a cute thing. So Dawn, I'm going to tell my story next. So Chrissy's was the first one I made. And then I was actually in the middle of working on it and then I left for Arizona. So technically it was the first one I made. When I was in Arizona, I found some of these All this is, you guys, is playing, it's like baseball card. There's Christy. I'm loving this, girl. Like, you got to go back and watch the replay if you didn't see it. I'm loving this. So it's just baseball card or trading card. Hi, Marlene. This is all that is. And then you just fill it in. So next she gave me some little stickers and then some little ephemera frames. But wait, there's more. She actually sent, oh, this has got to be my favorite piece in there. Look at that with the bunny. She sent me some flowers. I love this. Hello, my CBFF. How are you? Look at this cute little tag. Christy, you did so good with this. So basically, if your pieces don't fit in there, you can, if they don't fit in the little pockets, you can send extras. Oh, look, she gave me an extra playing card. Look at that. I love the fairies. Oh my gosh, this little boy. He reminds me of my son. My son that's getting married. Oh, he looks so cute. And then the fairies. Yes, Marley. Oh, the deer. See, I know you pay attention to my lives, Christy. I just know it. It's like all my favorite things. And Funshine is my favorite. You already knew that, I think. I think you knew that. And if you didn't, rock on. Look at that, how beautiful. So you could, if it's something that you trade with somebody and it's something, you know, that, you know, you could put in your journal, you could do that, or you can make more cards. I always try to send a little extra because some people journal too. Yes, that's exciting. All right, so there is, and Christy, you got to send me a picture of the one I sent you. I totally forgot to take a picture. Okay, so what I was getting at, because Dawn had said something. So when I was in Arizona, I found the little sleeves, and I found all this cool, like, ephemera and playing cards, and Beth and I did the shopping, like, earlier before, like, the event. So we were able to go home from the event that night, and I was sitting on the bed making, because I found these sleeves, they're brand new, and I was able to make everybody pocket letters at the event. So I guess those are the people that got my pocket letters first, but Christy's was the one I actually made first. You've never heard of this before. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are here. So I did a little research, and a craft blogger, oh, I heard some pigeons outside. I thought it was screaming. A craft blogger back in 2015 was the first one. So these got popular. They were like at a peak in 2015, 2016. So they've been around for about 10 years. Now we already know, oh my gosh, look at this. I almost missed it with the bird's nest. Hi, Mel. We already know that artist trading cards have been around a very long time. But I think this is kind of like the way to like deliver in a fun way your extra stuff, or like, you know, if you have like a whole series of playing cards, or, you know, your artist trading cards. If you have somebody that, you know, you want to trade with, that does the journaling or does ATCs, and there's groups that you can join, and they're called Pocket Letter Pals. And I have not looked into that any time. I didn't have time because I had to do my research. So I was super excited. Thank you, Christy. I can't wait to get my book together so I can put these in it. And I'm probably going to decorate it and all that on a live. So you guys will be the first to see that. If you just joined me, we are going to do pocket letters tonight. I think I'm going to do a few different ones if we get time. By the time I'm done talking. This is the one that I kind of made up. And then we're going to go over all of the ideas that you can put on the back, on the inside. So we're going to do that too. I do have Happy Mail to open. Linda, do you mind if I open yours? I might open yours on a video, my friend. We should do a trading, and we should do trading in this group. Yes! You know, I was thinking about that for summer. I was. Oh my gosh! No, wait a second. This is not Joanne's card. Hold on. I was like, I've opened this before. You see how I keep all my trades together? I've already opened this. Hold, please. This is the wrong envelope. my goodness, I have so many. Okay. There's Miss Joann's. Okay. I have Leah from Thrifty Days Mail. Oh my goodness. I almost opened the wrong card, you guys. Hello, my crazy sissy. My sweet Mandy, how are you? Okay, this is from Joann, everyone. She is so sweet. She's been following me since the very beginning. Thursday's fine. Okay, thank you, Linda. I'm overwhelmed. I haven't been on. Thank you. Oh. Joann. Oh, Joann. Just a quick note to say thank you for the happy mail. Also to wish you and family happy Easter. Oh, Joann. Look at that. That is so sweet. Your craft room looks so beautiful. Lucy, I have been trying. I've been working really hard on it. It's not near done. Will it ever be done? Do we ever have that expectation? No. But will it ever be a peaceful, happy place? That's what we want. And it still is for me, like when I get it cleaned and everything. Hanging in there. Bad headache. Low pressure system here. Yes! Mandy, it's about to rain here, Mandy. Mandy's in Florida too, everybody. Okay, I'm loving this. Look at what Joann said. I love this. Look at the unicorn. Oh, this has Lisa Frank vibes all over that. How sweet of you, Joann. And of course she sent me a Mickey napkin because she knows. Oh, and she knows I'm a 60s girl. Look at how cute. I love this napkin. And she sent me the Mickey Mouse. Oh, the Mickey Mouse are so cute. I've never seen these before. You know, we could technically make one out of a napkin. I know, I hope you do feel better. Oh my gosh, I could see the Monkeys logo right in there. You guys know. Thank you so much, Joann. You've inspired me. You've inspired me with these napkins, I swear. Okay, Joann, I'm going to put your card. Actually, hold on. Let me put your little pieces in here. I'm going to try to put it back the way you had it so nice. Try to not take forever because I know y'all are watching. And I did tell everybody you got to be present to win. So I'm going to try to be, we're going to be here a minute, but I always clean my craft room when I cut paper all over the floor. Oh, goodness gracious. How fun, I know. Isn't that cute? You all know me, and I always love you guys and appreciate just getting this in the mail, and just like, this is the reason why we do these pocket letters. Just getting something in the mail can make your whole week. Life is rough right now, like for a lot of people everywhere. And, you know, getting one of these makes your day. It just makes your day. Thank you, Joann. You're so sweet. I know, isn't she sweet? And I will never forget. She's been following me since the very beginning. Okay. So now we have seen you can do separate pieces for a pocket letter, like these are essentially ATC cards. And you could do a whole page and make that into a whole pocket letter and then fill it with goodies. So now we have seen both versions, and we're going to try to make a couple different versions tonight. Now, I did pull my pieces that I did, but I wanted to show you guys how you start. And I'm going to leave this one out. Chrissy's, I'm going to put yours over here to the side. And then once we make the first one, I'm going to give you the ideas of what goes in it. Oh yes, it does go a long way. I think you know, sometime in life after Y2K and computers, we lost track of how important human interaction is and how important like physical items are. Even though they're physical and they're temporary, and that's where we get the whole definition for ephemera. But obviously this has been since 2015 people have been doing these. I find it very intriguing as well. Who said that? Robbie? Robbie said that. All right, very safe space. I can't wait to get a book for that. So I am going to show you, and this is kind of a sneak peek as to what I do when I make my ATC kits for you guys, which by the way, I have 2 spots open. If anyone, I'm sorry, I moved you for a second. If anyone is interested. So we're going to be using some children's books. Why not? It makes my, yes, it makes your day. It makes my week. It makes my week. Okay, let me grab my, this is what I'm looking for. Hi, Bubba's. What you doing? Oh, he wants my attention so bad. We were so busy at work today. All right, so, are you okay? He's okay, Bubba's? You guys want to sneak the baby? Oh, you want to see my sneak peek of my baby boy? Isn't he sweet? Yes, I know. You had to say hi. This is the most watched dog besides Pearl Mel. He's my baby. I have no idea what he's doing on my live. He's got a hairball. Okay, we are going, I think I'm going to go with blue. Would you stop freaking Mama out? Yep, he's okay, you guys. I don't know, he's just trying to freak me out, I guess. All right, so you guys know and recognize these papers. I usually get my paper pads when they're like on sale at Michael's. So what I do is, a pocket letter is the same size as the ATC card inside most of the time. I've seen people do others. And it is a 2.5 by 3.5. So FI Below has the little golden books. Yes, Tanya, I saw that. Which ones do they have by you? I did see. I think the ones that they have there are more toward like little kids, but I'm definitely going to go back and check it out. Okay, I just want a nice settle. I just had it, the one I wanted. It was a nice settle blue background, and now I can't find it. Here it is. This is nice and settle. I hope you guys can see it. All right, now I already got some cut out for what I'm working with, but this one might go with some of the stuff we're doing. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna put this down here just in case. Now, when you have a paper cutter, it makes your life so much easier. So grab your vouchers and your coupons from Michael's and get yourself a paper cutter. I think they're like 20, but if you have a coupon, it'd be a little bit cheaper than that. You could probably find them on Amazon, and honestly, you could probably use a ruler if you don't have the means. But I have a few of these. Okay, so this is how I do my backgrounds for my ATC cards. So it's essentially the same thing that we're doing for the pocket letters. I have to get my granddogs for a week and then half what daughter travels to California. Oh, really? The Pokey Puppy one is cute. I have a couple Pokey Puppies. Okay, so what I do is I cut them in 2.5 strips, and that is from here to here. It's 2.5 by 3.5. So I just do my 2.5 strips first, and I'm going to put you down now because you don't really need to see me anymore, and I want you to see what we're doing. So I go on my, it's kind of backwards because we always go to your left. I don't know if they have a lefty paper cutter. Does anybody know? I have no idea. Oh, you saw a Friends one, Mom? That's going to be popular. Okay, so I'm going to do 2.5, which is this line right here. It doesn't have to be necessarily that perfect, but that's why we have the cutter. And then I'm just going to cut these 2.5 this way. And I'm just going to go down the row, just as straight as possible. This is literally what I do all day long because we make so many backgrounds for so many weeks of our ATCs. So you'll get 3 strips, and then you'll have a smaller strip. Always save the smaller strips because this is what you use for your belly bands and for your tags and your scraps, which we are going to use scraps. I'm going to show you how to use scraps today. So once I have those cut, you could sheet and do 2 at a time. I wouldn't recommend more than 2 unless you have a thicker one. This is just the newer version. And now we're going to do 3.5. which is this mark right here. Now, a trick I did learn is if you're not good with seeing lines and numbers, you take a piece of washi tape, like we'll use this one for example, because you can probably see, and I mean Coda, not kids. Oh, it's okay, Tanya. It's okay. I know sometimes the autocorrect does not always do us a favor. Is that right? Okay, and then you can actually put your washi tape like across this, so especially when you're doing like a nice big volume of them. And now you know where, instead of looking at the lines, if this is not confusing you. I wouldn't put it over it. You can just put it on top, but I just wanted to show you that this works. All right, and now you have your 2.5 by 3.5. So I'll cut a couple more just so you guys can see. Does anybody have any questions on this? Does anybody need a link for Amazon or Michaels? I'm trying to think. I know Hobby Lobby has a version. I don't know how much it is. I think Hobby Lobby still sells the Fiskars ones too. And you could even like piece these together and make another background. But we're just going to use, I'm going to cut a few more. We're just going to cut this one too. And then I already have the other ones cut. So I'm going to show you. So 3.5, right where that tape line is. And then what I would recommend, guys, is because this tape does get sticky, and if you're in hotter, warmer climates, you might want to take this tape off until you're ready to go back again, because you don't want to get confused with like your next project, even though that this is pretty much what I do all day, is the 2.5 by 3.5. But it's, when I cut up your little kits, this is what I do all day long. All right, so now we have, so this gives you 12. I'm gonna double check myself. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that gives you 12. You only need 9 for your full version, but we are going to make a mini version. We're going to make a little film strip one. This is the mini ones. We're also going to make that. And remember, everything that I'm making tonight, I'm going to pick somebody at the end to win, because I want to be fun like that. I like when you guys are here with me. Okay, so you guys, I got this today, the printables I found, and I pieced this together today. I think I found these on Pinterest, because I was looking to see how other people, I was looking at examples to see how other people did their pages, did their pocket letters. And I know we have a lot of Winnie the Pooh fans in here. So that and Snoopy. So I went with Winnie the Pooh, and this is like what I kind of pieced together. So it's not like a full ATC card, but once you put them all together, it looks really cute. And then I'm going to teach you guys how to decorate this side, or give you options. I shouldn't say teach, because we're not really teaching. I guess we're teaching. I don't know. Hello, Marsha, how are you? Okay, so before I go any further, I'm going to move this. I do have some stickers that kind of go with our theme. And I'm going to show you guys these little trays from Dollar Tree are amazing, and it keeps you really organized, especially when you're doing this. You love watching and can create when I get moved and be nude. Oh my gosh, you love Pooh. I'm glad you get motivated. Hi, Lori. You haven't seen this before either? Well, welcome. Okay, so I went ahead and I grabbed, this is the leftovers of my cards. So what I did with this one is I grabbed, here I go moving things. I grabbed 3 different pieces of paper because they all kind of go with like Pooh and Eeyore, like the main colors, like the purple in him, the purple pink, and like the pale yellow. I don't know. It was a vibe to me. So I took 3 of them and I put them together, and I have all of these left. Okay. So now I'm going to take these and we're going to craft these. We're going to craft a Winnie the Pooh one because I want to show you guys what I did. We're going to get to the goodies later, but I just had them in here. You love Winnie the Pooh too? Okay. So now we're going to take a plain pocket letter and we're going to plan. Kind of like how we do our ATC cards. We're going to do these later, but let me get my pocket letter. And this is all it is, guys. I can give you an Amazon link. I actually found these at Goodwill. You're collecting things for your journal too, Karen? Oh my gosh, I have to keep that. I have to remember that. You know, Dollar Tree has cards that you can cut up. The flashcards in the kids section, like the teacher section, they have the flashcards. I don't know if you knew about that, but I had to tell you. Okay, so this is what we're working with. This one looks like it has glue or something on it. Now, some are going to be a little bit higher quality. This was just what I had found. We're going to cut this little thing off. I just want to make sure it's still a pocket. Yes, it's still a pocket. You got those? Okay, Karen. I'll keep my eye out for Winnie the Pooh stuff for you. I may have some things too. If I find it, when I send out your kit, I'll send you a little extras, okay? Now, this is the part where you want to plan. So, when I printed these out, I printed them out kind of in different sizes, and I did notice this is not our language, but that's okay. It's really cute. My daughter wants to do her nursery Winnie the Pooh. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting for you, Mel. How much fun are you going to have? I just thought of something. Gwen, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so we could use the words. It doesn't really matter as long as they look pretty, or we can just use some of the tags. But this is what we're going to do. We are going to plan out our card section first, okay? So I'm going to do, I kind of like the way I did like a mixture here. So I think I'm going to put my purples up here, and then I'm going to put my kind of like a mixture of colors. I think I'm going to put it like this. Actually, no. I'm going to do diagonally 3 and 3. So you see how I did that? This is why you want to plan a little bit, because that way you can kind of piece it so you know what it looks like. Because otherwise you don't want to be messing with like moving up and down all the sleeves. Hi Terry, how are you? Can you guys see okay? So now I'm going to cut out my pieces, which I probably should have done that earlier, but that is okay. We're here. So you guys tell me how your Easter is while I'm kind of cutting these out. I'm going to try to do a fairly good job since you guys are going to be, somebody's going to win this tonight. But you guys tell me how your Easter was. I'm sorry I didn't cut these out sooner, but I wanted to show you. You guys can take any printables that you may already have from some of our, you know, I was going to say our famous people, but our wonderful people that we know and love that create the printables. This is a different language, but I'm going to use it anyway. Hello, Ronnie. How are you? Thank you for opening. And I'm just doing kind of like a soft cut around it. You could use corner edges, but pretty much keep it nice and neat. And we're just going to piece some things together. Like, we're definitely going to use our little Eeyore down here. And remember, you can use other things that you have. You don't have to just use printables or, you know, whatever. We're going to do one out of a storybook as well. And then we're going to do a little mini one. So I have plans for us, you guys. I have plans. We've only been, well, I guess we've been on 40 minutes already. But that's okay. We have a lot to learn. So how many have done pocket letters in the comments? I'm breaking up and blurry. You're back? All clean now? Were you dirty, Sharon? Sandra? I don't know why I said Sharon. Good family church. Hello, Vivian. How are you? You had a good family get together, Karen. I'm so glad. One of my good friends came over. She was actually a friend that was in my wedding when I had a small wedding. She came over last night. We chit-chatted for a little bit. Had a few laughs. It was fun. My Easter was very nice. I feel like everybody had a really good Easter this year. Some of us did not, and that's okay. We can just be grateful for the day. After all, it's about, you know what it's about. It's all about Jesus. He is risen. And it's just a reminder that we need to be grateful every day. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my bigger printables over here. And I'm going to use some of these butterflies too, because we do have to fill 6 cards. You were very dirty. Did you get rain over at your house today? Oh, were you talking to Sandra? I know you weren't talking to me because you don't care if Florida rains. Florida always raining. All right, we already got... Okay, here's another little Eeyore one. I'm really excited. I'm sorry I forgot to cut these out, you guys, but at least you can see us piecing these together. And honestly, the Michaels books that you get for the $5, they come with like little pieces inside that you could break up and put into like your things, you know? Okay, so I need, that one's I got a little version of. I keep grabbing all these different scissors by me, and none of them are the ones I want. I'm looking for my little ones, and I can't find them. That's all right. I'm trying here. If I gave my husband scissors, you wouldn't want to see what it would turn into. You would not want to see that. All right, we're gonna make it very similar to the one that I have here, because I just wanted to show you guys what we did to do that. So. If you guys have to go eat dinner and I'm still on, just come back. You don't have to stay the whole time. You just make sure you're here at the end, so when I pull out a name, you'll be here. And I'm only doing that because, you know, the ones that give me their time should be the ones that get. These are pocket letters. Yes, they're essentially ATC cards, Kathleen. That's what I'm teaching you tonight. I've only done a few. I actually pieced together some for the retreat when I went to Arizona, but I've only done like one full one for my friend Christy that's on here, and that one today. So I wanted to show you guys how to make them. All right, I'm going to cut out this little tab here because I did use it in the last one. And then we got to do a couple of Pooh Bears. So now would be a good time to get up and stretch if you need to. Or charge your phone, whatever you need to do. All right. Now we're going to do, we have to do this Pooh Bear up here. He's so cute. Pooh Bear is just a good reminder that we all have a little child in us. I think Pooh Bear brings us all back because he's such a classic. He's been around for so long. Our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and then us. Just such a classic story. And I don't know if you guys know, but it's kind of based on a true... Did you guys know it's based on a true bear? There was a bear named Winnie that was in... He actually was... There was a story about it, and I saw it recently. He was actually a bear that was abandoned as a cub, and a man from the military found him. and named him Winnipeg. And the story goes that Winnipeg came with him wherever he went. I'm going to cut this big B tag off too, you guys, because that's going to go around it. The story goes that he would go and be treated like a military person. Like, everybody loved Winnie. He got used to people and everything. But once he got bigger, they had to find him a zoo. So he went to go live at the zoo after that. And then that's how Winnie became Is. Oh, yes, you've heard of it, Mel? Well, if you're a big Winnie the Pooh fan, you already know about that. Okay, I think we got enough to go on for now. If I need to cut some out, I will. And then I also have some like butterfly ephemera and things, which it'll go enough. We'll probably put that separate, but I wanted to pull a couple pieces out. This is from like an HSN thing I got. And I'm so sad, you guys, the HSN near me closed. Just read about the story. You did? You didn't know that, Sandra? Yeah, isn't it cute? It's such a cute story. Okay, so now we're gonna plan out how we want our pages. And I'm gonna just kind of cheat and kind of go by this because I want to group things together. I think I actually want to attach this tag to the outside because it's a little big. So I'm not going to use that in my design. But I do want to go with this one. We might have to cut and split into two. Because it looks like it's a little bit wide. The only thing that you have to do is with ATCs, you'll have some that go sideways and it won't really work with this part, but that's okay. And you guys can use stickers or whatever you want. You don't necessarily have to do, you know, what I'm doing. So, all right. So I think Winnie needs to go in the middle. I think I'm going to put this one in the middle. And I might put a little flower. Or should we do the butterfly? With the little tag kind of hanging out. Ooh, I like that. I kind of like Winnie in the middle. Okay, now I did, you know, people have their tips and tricks on what they want to do. You guys can do whatever you want, obviously. But you just want to kind of group things with like colors and just keep those things in mind. Like all of my, I think I'm going to put Eeyore up here. And then we'll put Pooh right there. We'll put another little, I'm trying to see, that will fit. I might just leave that one up there like that. I didn't do as many yellow in this one. Or it's like a peach color. I don't know why I keep calling it yellow. But you guys get what I'm saying. And then you just play. This is the part where you're just playing with everything, seeing how everything is going to look. I actually might do a little something like that. And then we have a little bit. And I'm just kind of like angling and just kind of piecing my pieces together. Just like this. Wait. We have you over here. I can't forget about this one. So, you love Winnie the Pooh, Sue. I'm not keeping you from anything, am I, Sue? My goodness. I'm just so grateful that your husband is home. That was amazing time for everything that occurred. Okay. I think I'm good like this. And then we're going to put this little Winnie down here. So, does everybody agree that this looks really cute the way it is? I think I kind of want to tuck this behind. That one's a little bit bigger, but you know what I'll do? I'll put a little butterfly right here. Everybody good with that? No, I'm not keeping you from anything. Okay. As long as that's what that was about. I know, I hate when I ask a question and then you guys answer and then I don't even know what I just asked you. All right, I'm going to throw this little flower in here as well because I think it looks cute, and move that tag. Because we want our space to be, pretty good like that. Okay, now all we're going to do is glue. Hello, Amy. Amy, we're doing pocket letters. We're doing pocket letters. All right, so that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and glue everything. So I'm going to try to put this together nice, but also a little quick because we have a lot. It's almost like doing 9 ATCs. So obviously these do take time. They do take time. But that is okay because I'm not in an event today. And as long as you guys are okay with it, we're gonna stick with it. I'm gonna actually put it behind the flower. Almost like that's a pocket in a pocket. Now I'm not even gonna put it in the sleeve. I'm just gonna leave it on top. And then I'm gonna go to my next one. Actually, I'm gonna scoot this up a bit so I can work this way. I wish this table was a little bit higher because you guys, your girl's got a little tummy. She's got a little tummy. And I don't like the way it looks sometimes, so I apologize. I am just a growing up girl. Literally. I think it's a really cute one, right? All right, so we're gonna put that there. And honestly, 2 or 3 elements on here is fine. Why do they call them pocket letters? I've been making dinner. Sorry, I'm sick. Oh, that's okay, because you put things in the pockets, Robbie. And we're going to get to that too. I'm going to give you all of these ideas that you can put in the pockets. That's why they call them pocket letters. So basically, it's like trading, instead of trading like 1 ATC, it's essentially trading like a whole series of ATCs. And you also get to like give away goodies and things. I love it. I like made Christie's and I was like, these are fun. I can do these because I do ATCs all the time. But that is why they call them pocket letters. And then you're supposed to put like a letter in it for the recipient, obviously. And then that person could either take this apart or they could, you know, make things or add to the ATC and then trade them as ATCs or add them to a collection. And usually when people trade, they know what they're trading, unless they do a blind trade. Like Christy and I didn't really say anything and I knew what she liked. So Vivian, how are you? I loved your little red hen party hat that you made. And by the way, if you are new to my page, make sure you follow because following is free. And I've got some exciting announcements coming tomorrow. If some of you have been following either Beth or I, you'll know that we have a big, exciting live event that's coming. And we've got some news about it that's going to come out tomorrow with some dates and some more details. Okay, so I'm just coming down the line. I only got a couple more to do on this one. And then we'll decorate it. Remember, if you miss something, you guys can always message me, or you know, you can always go back and watch the replay and just, you know, whatever you miss. But I want to get to a couple others tonight too, because I want to try to give away 3. And the others aren't going to be as complicated. At least I don't think so. You can't rush art. You can't rush art, darn it. All right. So you have two choices with this one. You can go around, or you can just cut it at an angle, and I'm just going to kind of go around this little printable that's already done. But a lot of the crafting groups are online, like you can find a lot of really cute ones on Etsy, and just print out the whole thing and then just go crazy with it. Oops, I forgot. I already put that on poo. Okay. With these, you want to make sure that nothing's really sticking out. If anything sticks out, it needs to probably stick out of your top row. Can I attend virtually? Of course. We probably will be going live. That part will probably be something that we do for fun, because it's not that long, it's not that far away. It's at the end of July. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I'm missing comments. I always go back and read them though. My husband always gives me the side eye, like, you spent 2 hours in that craft room with your people, and now you're watching yourself with like your people again. Yeah, I am. I love my people. Honestly, it's just to see the comments, because I never get to see all the comments. Okay. And of course, with the recipient's permission, I might make a few adjustments here and there. If you guys want it grunged, I might do that. I'm going to line him up a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so now that we have our little cards made, that didn't take too long. When did I start? About 10 after. So it was like, what, 15, 18 minutes, something like that. I don't exaggerate at all. I'm going to go ahead and just slip these in here so you guys can see it all together. And then we're going to decorate it a bit. And I'll show you what's going to go in it. This is probably the longer version, so I'm doing the longer version first. And that's why we plan. I mean, you don't have to plan. You can just kind of blindly go, but some people decorate around it and they add things to the top pocket part. So now, normally you would, oh, thank you, Kathleen. Beth is going live tonight. Just a heads up at 10 p.m. Oh, okay, good. I'll be able to watch her and not fall asleep. Not that she puts me to sleep. It's just the time. Okay. So usually you could fill these with something flat, and we're going to go over that. And then you would fold them up and put them in a regular, like, legal size envelopes. You know, those ones for the credit card offers that you never take. Save those envelopes. And you could put your pocket letter in them and mail them out. But we want to decorate this a little bit more, right? So that's what we're going to do. So I'm doing this one a little different than this one. But you guys will see. Let me get this out of the way, because I'm not working with these right this moment. So I'm going to put those down here. Stay. And I'm going to get my washi tape out. Excuse me, Bubba's. You guys, he's still in here with me. Okay. So a lot of people use washi tape. Wish I could be there in July, but I'm taking my mama to see a nephew, grandson. Oh, graduation! From the Marines. Oh my goodness. In June. That is a more exciting event though. That's not every day. I know you love it, Marlene. Okay. I'm going to use my washi tape. Well, this one's not sticking very well. I'm going to pull it off. And this is optional, of course, but this is just one way. And I'm going to tape the whole side of this. Christy, I feel like the one I sent you is so pathetic compared to these, but I'll have to send you another one, my friend. I'll have to send you an additional one. I don't even know if I sent you that many goodies either. I can't remember what the heck I sent you. And I know you did a video the other day. Thank you. I love it when you guys do little videos with my Happy Meal. I like seeing the joy on y'all's faces. Okay, so that's just a way to dress it up a little bit more. Now, you may ask, what the heck? How are you supposed to put it in your book? This is how. You're just going to flip this over. And you're going to put your holes in here. Right where the holes already are. And you can do like the double hole punch that they do. I like it because it makes it a little bit more easier to put in the book. Just make sure you try to line it up with the book. That was probably not great, but we're gonna go with it. You just kind of look and see where those holes are. And now you have your little holes where they're supposed to be. Now, I'm going to do a little something like this. We're going to do, I think I'm going to do, should I do yellow or pink? And this is a good way to use your little scrap ribbons as well. So we can do a yellow or pink. I think pink might look cute with this. You could also go ahead and like add this to it. I'm not gonna, but I'm just showing you what you can do. Hi Sharon, I just saw you. You've probably been here, but I just saw you. How are you? I kind of like, I don't know if I like the yellow. I think I like the orange on this one because we have some orange flowers in here. I think I'm gonna go with the orange. All right, so this is what I did with this one. I looped this through the little, almost like I was sewing. I put a little ribbon on it and we put a little tag on it. And I actually put a little charm. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you, finally. So I'm gonna go ahead and unravel this, I guess, because I goofed there. We're gonna go from this end. Hopefully it's not. All right, so I'm just gonna do like kind of 2 times, if I can. There we go. I'm gonna cut it there. Now, if you want your tag piece at the top, which most are gonna look like that, something at the top, you're gonna start at the top and you're gonna start on the back. So we have this and we're gonna go like that. You don't have to tape it or anything, you're just gonna hold it. And we're just gonna weave it through the holes. Then we're gonna come back up, weave it through. And then once you get back up here, you're gonna weave it through the back again. And now you have your little string. Now, when you're weaving it, you can put charms in here if you want. You can put buttons in here if you want. As a matter of fact, I think I am gonna put a button in here. Please hold. I have these little white buttons and they're super duper cute. And I think we're gonna use them. I kind of like this one, and this one. I don't know if we're gonna use them all. I kind of like this one now. I'm going through one of my loops. I guess it doesn't matter which one, but you could pick one if you want. I'm gonna go through my buttons. This is just regular twine. This is the colored one that you get from Hobby Lobby, by the way, guys. And then I feel like Pooh, you know, stuffed animals, Pooh, he's gonna have some type of like button somewhere. So my comments stopped. I thank you guys. Unless you guys are so intrigued that you're not saying anything. which would be good for me. Okay, now remember, I'm going to put this little tag up here too. So this could be something that we put inside. So I'm going to wait on that for the moment. Because we did the orange, I think I'm going to do the yellow. Orange and yellow look cute. And Pooh is yellow. So I'm going to do just a little knot right there in the middle. I'm gonna put the tag on in a minute. I just wanted to do this first. So I'm just gonna feed this through and tie a little knot. And you could do like a thinner ribbon and do like bows or whatever you want to do, but I think this is just really cute. You can even do a double bow or double knot if you wanted. Makes it more interesting. That's what I did with that one. Okay. So there we have our little cards. And thank you so much, Verlyn. How are you? Now we're going to go ahead and put our little hole punch, and I'll go ahead and put the tag on. And whoever wins this, I'll probably personalize the tag for you. So, did I do that right? No, I did not. Okay. You want it to go through the bottom to the top. However you want to do it. It's really up to you. Now, I went ahead and put a little flower charm on here. You don't have to. We put a button in this one. So I'll get with whoever the winner is and see if you want me to if you just want me to leave the button. But it's so cute. And you can even like put your little ATC information at the back. However you want. So now we have to fill it with our goodies. That's going to drive me nuts, you guys. Now we're going to fill it with our goodies. And that is where, I'm going to put this to the side a second. This comes from. Okay. So I just kind of gathered some of my own ideas. Again, you can use the buttons, which I'll put probably in here. Your back internet keeps messing up. I'm sorry. If you guys are messing up, go out and then come back and it should fix it. Our internet is pretty good here. So, all right. So these are examples. Howdy, Michael. So these are examples on what you would put in your pocket letter. Okay. So you can actually keep your pocket letters on a ring, which that's why I put that in here, just so you guys, if you don't want to put them in a book, you don't have to. You can put little scrap papers in here. Some people actually leave the middle piece open and they make the middle piece like a shaker card, but we didn't do it with this one. It's okay. Or they'll put like seed beads in it. If you're going to put seed beads in it, remember to put in a separate bag so they don't fly loose in your envelope. Our sequins that have the flat backs are perfect for this. Oh, it's yours? Okay, well, I know. I didn't mean it like that, but I know my mom said she was having trouble. It might be the weather related too. Christy gave me some flowers, so you can put some flowers in here, and we're gonna put some things in here as we talk. So I'm going to go ahead and put my flowers in there. It's probably easiest if you do it from the front and just check your work in the back. All right. You can also put a thin little piece of washi tape. So whoever's getting this one is getting the washi tape. Actually, I'm going to give you the orange washi tape because I have enough of it. All right, you could do pieces of fabric. You love those rings? I know, these are shower curtain rings. You can get the bigger ones from Dollar Tree. I've seen them. You can order them from Amazon, but those are shower curtain rings. Every time you buy a new shower curtain, keep your rings. It's great for the craft room. You can put these little wooden pieces. They sell these in those little like cubes looking thing at like Hobby Lobby. So we'll put a couple of these in there. You could also put like specialized buttons. Hold on, I should show you. Or you could put like little charms. This is all the stuff. You can put paper clips in there. These are like the little brads. Oh, these I wanted to show you. These are like the flat back Disney princess ones. Those I got from Hobby Lobby. And you guys, tea bags is customary. So I'm putting a tea bag in this one. This is Honey Peached. That's the one I like. I'm going to put a little Disney playing card in here because Winnie the Pooh, this is the Disney version. It's only right. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do this backwards so you guys can see, but you guys will do, when you do these, you'll do them how you want them. Okay, you can put these little conversation beads. I also have, this is perfect. These are those little like cupcakes from the party section, the holders. The beads are good to make it move. Yes, yes. Just make sure you put it in a separate plastic bag. I'm going to put a little bee in there. You can put a little bottle cap. I thought Scrabble letters would be fun in there, especially if you have a person's like first name, like say it's Tammy. Or Mary, you'd put a T or an M or whatever. And then little pieces of ephemera. So you could do a piece of scrapbook paper, which we'll put in there. That one I already had in the other one. So we'll stick that in there. And then you put your letter in here. And then you would put like say stickers. This is one thing I wanted to show you too. Some vintage lace. I'm going to put a little piece of vintage lace in here. But I wanted to show you how to use your scraps and put it in here. So I know a lot of us have these stampers, or not the stampers, this punches sitting around. What is the meaning behind adding the tea bag? Oh, for them to have a cup of tea while they craft. It's just a fun gesture. Dawn, I think it's because people are doing like the blind date, the books. What are they called? Blind date with a book. And they get a little, some people get like a little tea bag with them, just as a nice little gesture. Obviously, you don't want to give anybody anything old. And I would check to make sure they're not allergic if you're going to do that. Or just get something plain. They can always regift it. They don't have to use it. But you can give them a bunch of these. And I actually saw a girl, she made a bunch of these butterflies and she stacked them to make it look like it was opening. So we're going to add that in there too. We'll add that in there with the butterfly. So there is our pocket letter, you guys. And then you would just mail it. Oh, hold on. You could also embellish it. I'm sorry. I forgot about that part. So much to do. So I embellished mine with these little sticky dots. These are available pretty much any craft store. I'm not going to put a ton on because I did do washi tape on this. But these are just like fun spring colors. Now imagine what you could do for Christmas with this. You could put gift cards in here, or you can make it for like an adult child and put money in there, because what else do they want? They don't want anything else. I'm just gonna put a couple in here to decorate it. And then some people decorate the outside. Like if I were to do a little bit more on this, I might say put like a flower here, and then glue it on the outside. If you're gonna glue anything on the outside, because it's plastic, use something, because it's really not gonna work too well with this glue, my favorite. It might work good with your art glitter glue, your tacky glue, or your beacon. So, all right, I know I've kept you. I really want to get 2 more done, but for time's sake, let's do our mini one first, and then I'm going to show you the really quick way to do it with the storybook. With the storybook page, like the version that Christy did, okay? Everybody hang in there. That way I can pick 3 winners, because I really want to pick 3 winners. Okay, so we're going to make a mini one. And I am taking an old storybook and my cards from earlier. I only need 3. And this is a good small version if you want to start small, just to kind of see how you're going to do. All right, so this is The Rescuers. This is a really cute book. It's an older version. It's got really cute illustrations. I have a couple of these. Yes, the gift cards. That's if you're giving it to like a family member, Dawn. Or you could I did a giveaway and like maybe a $5 coffee gift card if they, something like that. The gift card should fit. I have a blank one here. Let me see. Yeah, it'll be a little small, but they'll fit in there. See? It looks like fun. It does look like fun. Okay, so I am going to pick, don't come at me, everybody. I do have 2 of these books, and this one is probably my worst shaped one. And we're going to do a couple of we're going to tell a story, basically. We're going to use a couple of these to tell a story. This is the original. Some of these books are hard to rip out, just so you know. We're going to tell a little story. Not for real, but, we're going to take some from the story. Hello, Lindsay! And we are going to cut those out and put them on here and make a little small version of this. So I think I want my Penny's has to be in there because it's Penny. And then Bianca and Bernard. So I'm going to do Penny in the middle of Bianca and Bernard. So like I said, these are going to be really quick. We're just going to cut those out. And this is if you have like an old book that you see on a shelf that's about to go into the landfill. Okay? Save it. It's always a good idea to save it because you never know what you come up with. If you guys did not see, we actually took an old book page that was already ripped apart, and we made a cute little trinket tray with the storybook. It was the Peter Pan one, and we made a really cute trinket tray from it. So now we can go ahead and put that there. And I kind of like this one with them on the boat, but I'm gonna cut out Penny because she's so cute here, you guys. I wish I could pick myself for this one because I would want to win it. No, I'm gonna pick somebody. This one might be a little too wide, but look at the mouse in the pocket. Isn't that super cute? I have something really cute that is actually gonna go with this. My hair is tickling me, you guys. What the heck? Okay. And then this is them getting into the little boat to go save Penny. So we're gonna play onto some of these blues and greens in the actual storybook. And I picked the storybook earlier, you guys, because I knew, that's why I picked the blue, because I knew we were probably gonna use this one. And I was trying to get their friend in there, but I'm not gonna, so we're just gonna cut it. I'm sorry, Bianca, about your tail and your friend. I'm just wanting you to learn about your imaginations. You could pick any type of book, a Lifetime magazine, a old TV guide, you know, a favorite show, a favorite movie. You guys could take those little magazine clippings and turn this into something super fun. So that is why we're here, to learn. So I'm just going to glue these on. And if I have to make adjustments, I will. I think nature books would be really cute, especially like an old gardening book where they have pictures of like all the different flowers. You can make a whole flower garden one. And I would even add like the little packets of like seeds. You could fold it and put it in the pocket too. That's another idea that you could do. All right. So now I have my small little version, and you guys, all I did to get this is I just cut the 3 in the groups. That's all I did to do this. So I'm going to put these in here. If I can. This one I may have to cut a little bit. And I just measure, I just flip it over and cut. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to put this one, they look happy, like she found the diamonds. So I'm going to put them on the left, and them getting in the boat on the other side. Yeah, I know my directions. I think I do. Okay. So here's this one. Super cute. My great-grandchildren would love those. I know, right? Aren't they so cute? Okay. So with this one, like, you could do the same thing. You could even put like another colored background and then your pieces. You can double up on your cardboard. Send packets are a good idea. Yes. Yes, seed packets. Yes. I don't know why I said send packets. I'm reading quickly. Okay. We'll put a little charm on this one. I actually found, I don't know what this is from, you guys, but this is like a little blue bow, and it's supposed to have something hanging here. So I will put this little love on it after the live, because I don't want to sit here and mess with it this whole time. But I have a little hole I can put it in up here. So I am actually just gonna try to see how I can put this in here, because this was, I don't remember what the heck this was on. It was in something. So I need to attach it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it where that knot is and pray that I'll be able to knot it from this end. And if not, I'll just re-knot it and do the whole bow later. But all right. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the third one, but I will pick my 3 names, and you guys will get the pocket letters from me. I'll probably get them out. Honestly, I'm probably not going to get them out till Thursday or Friday, you guys, just because I have a lot on my plate at the moment. So I actually need to sip my water. Like dying over here. Okay. So something so simple, and then what I would do is take, like, we'll do a few of them. We can just add a little bit of embellishments around. And obviously we're working on, you know, almost nothing. I have a lot of tiny charms. That would be so perfect. You can even stack them. I know, right, Tanya? On ABC, they always had isn't that super cute? So there's our little, it kind of tells the story, right? You can make them, the little mini ones are so fun to do. Okay, so we did our full version and we did our little mini version. I know you guys are hanging in there with me. I appreciate it. You never know how long something is going to take until you actually go to do it. But this one is important because I want you to learn how to do the one-page one. And I'll probably do a video as well. So I'm going to pick, I have these large Disney books. Okay. They're about the size of this. We're going to cut them down just a bit though. So that's like one of my favorite parts of the movie, you guys. I'm not going to cut this one, but I love that one. Thank you for sending out the craft box, Tanya. I appreciate it. Okay, so I want to pick something that's super cute. Actually, Flora. I'm going to do Flora. Oh, but that one is good too. All right, I'm going to do Flora. Flora is my favorite out of all the fairies. Do you guys have a favorite? Sleeping Beauty is definitely one of my top Disney movies. I don't have one. It's impossible to have one. Okay, so now we're gonna take out our cutter. And this is how you do the one-page ones if you don't want to do mini cards. This actually goes faster. So you could use a deck of cards. Yes, Mary, you could. This is what we use to make ATC cards. They're 2.5 by 3.5, just a regular deck of cards, my friend. And right now, you can get a lot of really cute ones at Five Below and Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has so many. I love my pocket letters. Or I love pocket letters now, but I love my I love my deck of cards. Okay, so we're gonna do 2.5 by 3.5, but first I want to trim off the side so I don't have that ripped, unless you want the ripped look, but I don't want the ripped look, so. Now, we're gonna do the same thing with this as we did the others, but we can't mess up, because then I'll mess it up. So we're gonna do 2.5. Right, there's 2.5. Oops, I almost moved this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. 2.5. And then 2.5. And then 2.5. This is why when you're doing the single pages, it's kind of important that you do have the paper cutter if possible. Okay. Now for this portion, I would start with your top pages first, because it's okay if you always cut the bottom off, because you don't want to cut off like this, especially if you want to intact the story. So we're going to do 3.5, which is here. And then we'll do 3.5, which is here. I know it seems really weird, you guys, but it actually looks really good. I love the way the Chrissy's made mine. Okay, now we have that little bottom piece. You're not going to mention that. A genius way to use old books. Yes, isn't it? And then you get to piece the puzzle when you get all done with it. It's okay, though. All right. So, 3.5. And 3.5. And you could use the cards. I cut Miss Fauna's mouth a little bit, but that's okay. It's Merryweather's mouth that we should cut, right? I'm just teasing. I love Merryweather. My grandmother loved Merryweather out of all of them. She loved the pink, blue, pink, blue. All right, so I'm going to put these in the pocket letter, and I'm going to work on this one off camera, but we are going to pick a winner for this one as well, because you guys were so super patient with me, and I appreciate it. And I just had to show you all the ways. I couldn't keep it a secret anymore. All right, let's put this baby together. So we'll take our little piece and then we're gonna piece it out. This might take a minute, but basically it'll all start to be, it'll start to look normal when you piece them. There you go. See? Perfect. It's not going to work with all scenes or all books, but is there a cutter better than another cutter? You know what, Mary, Fisker brand is something that I've used since I was little, and I always will go with Fiskars if I have that option. Some people don't have that option. Either they can't find it in the store, or, you know, sometimes it's a little bit more expensive. I don't think Hobby Lobby sells the cutters that are Fiskars anymore, but I do buy my blades when they're, they go 30% off. So it might be worth it to get that, but Hobby Lobby does sell its own brand. So you could always go with that option too. And I don't think Hobby Lobby's brand is the Paper Studio, so I don't think it goes on sale. I think it's just the price that you pay. But, okay, so there's that one. And you get the bonus of those fairies on the back. So, isn't it fun, Becky? Yes, it's so many great ideas. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. I'm going to pick my winners the way I made my pages. So my first one is going to be my Winnie the Pooh winner. Okay. And then my second one will win our little mini one. And I'm going to stuff this with you guys. Whoever wins tonight, if I don't have your address, I just need you to send me your address. If you have a preference in what you want in here, or if you have a preference in what you want me to do, I have all the craft supplies in the world, girlfriends, so I can do it. So these are the ones that we did, though. They happen to be all Disney. I don't know how that happened. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to go all the way back on this one. And you have to tell me that you're here in order to win, though. Because I'll give you a little time, though, because I know it's a lag. All right. So for my Winnie the Pooh winner, the only person that's excluded is my mom. She's family and friends. She doesn't count. All right. My Winnie the Pooh winner is Donna. Donna, are you still here? Donna, you're my Winnie the Pooh winner. I'm going to write your name down. So tell me if you're here, Donna. Tell me if you are here, my friend. I don't know where my little just plain white paper is. We'll just use this. So Donna. All right, let me make sure she's not commenting. Is Donna here? Here. Donna? Donna, are you here? Definitely worth watching tonight. You learned so much. Oh, thank you, Gwen. I appreciate it. All right. Donna, I'll wait for you to see if we can comment. Oh, Mary, me too. Me too. If you can't tell. Okay. My second winner is getting our little Rescuers mini one. Okay? All right. I'm closing my eyes. I'm not looking. And my winner is, hold on, I scrolled out of it. Mary! Mary, you got my little, you got this one, my friend. Mary, you got that one. Okay, now I have to refresh. You did a great job with so many ideas. Thank you, Christy. Oh, being a newbie, this wasn't bad, right? Please leave me your feedback. I'll probably do like a video too. All right, for my last one, Sleeping Beauty, Miss Flora, our little fairy, the winner is Lucy. Lucy, you got my Sleeping Beauty. Are you here? Let me make sure people are here. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. You guys, could you tell me, Missy said that, is Donna here? I know I know that Mary's here. So Mary won our little rescuers. And Sleeping Beauty is Miss Lucy. Thank you. I know, I tell you, my eyes were closed and I had to go with whoever I pointed to on here. Donna, are you here? I may have to call another name. You're welcome, Dawn. Thank you for joining me. Winnie the Pooh might still be up for grabs. I don't see Donna yet. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for spilling the glitter. I already know you probably said it when you first came in. Yay! Mary, make sure you message me your full, if it doesn't match what's on the Facebook, however your post office knows you as, and then your address. It's secured. Donna, are you here, darling? Or did you leave? I may have to pull somebody else. If Donna reaches back out to me, I can always make her another one. But I think I'm going to pull another name for Winnie, because I don't see Donna. Okay, you had to be present, and I appreciate you guys for being present, because I've been on here almost 2 hours. This is probably one of my longest lives. Okay, I'm going to go all the way back. All the way back. Not too far, because I don't know if these people are still here. All right, my Winnie the Pooh winner is Gwen. Gwen, you're my Winnie the Pooh winner. Yay! You're welcome. You're super cute. You did a wonderful job. Gwen, you're my Winnie the Pooh winner. You got to give me your address. Or no, never mind. You don't have to give me your address. I don't know why I said that. I have your address. I don't need you to give me your address is what I meant to say. Yay! Okay. These were so fun to make. Lucy, I'm going to put some really cute goodies in here for you. And I do have your address. I know I have Lucy's. So I just need Mary's. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun tonight. This was a lot of fun teaching, because I felt like I was teaching myself too, you know? All right, you guys, I've kept you long enough, and I love you all for being here. I do not think I will be live tomorrow, but you will see me Thursday. I'm not at an event that I know of tomorrow. But I'm leaving that door open, because you never know. I might come on here and try to do some more crafting with you. But if you're not following me, make sure you hit the follow button. I appreciate you all for being here. Congratulations to all our winners. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will definitely see you Thursday. Bye, guys.